y'all, it's Crafty Hope here and welcome. It is time for a Thrifty Thursday. First I have to say, please excuse the disarray of my desk. It's the 100-day project going on right now, so everything, it's like every day it gets messier, and I think after I film this video that will be the next thing on my list is to clean this mess. But I've gotten some thrifting done in the last 2 days and I need to show you that so I can put that away and then clean my desk and all the other things. So let me tell you, let's see, what did I do? I went to, I was looking for something else, but ended up popping down the jewelry aisle at Hobby Lobby just to see if they had any more clearance stuff. And they did. This was the one I had visited that didn't have much of the jewelry stuff marked down, and this time they did. So I got, I think I told y'all before, they had a lot of the Impress art stuff marked down. So this is one of the stamps. I don't know, can you see that? It's this little, like, botanical flourish. It's 6mm. I just thought it was pretty. I had seen it the last time I was there and didn't get it and kind of regretted it. So I went ahead and got it. So it was marked down to $1.62. We'll see if I use it. What else did I get? Let me grab some things. So, I got these, they're called butterfly earring backs, but they're plain earring backs. Let me see if you can see that. For post earrings, and then they have a loop on the bottom so that you could hang a dangle from the back of a post earring. And I bought it in both the gold and the silver, I have recently seen people make pins for their glue bottles with dangles on them, and I couldn't figure out how that was done, but I think it's just done with like a pin like this that goes into a post bead cap like this. I'm not positive that's right. I'm going to test it and play with it, but I figured for 99 cents I would grab these and that could be something I try. So I also got, they had for some reason these silver plated eye pens. It's 50 of them for $1.87, regularly $7.50. So I couldn't pass that up. They'll probably end up tarnishing and that kind of throws me off, but again, it's one of those things, it's reduced price, I can't pass it up. What else did I get? They had a bunch of chain marked down. I'm trying to get, because I got two of these like antiqued silver that are just a simple cable chain, but pretty. So I got two of those for 99 cents each. And then they have, I like these big packs of them, and they had two of these like fine gunmetal ones for $2.50 each, regularly $12. So I got two of those. I think I probably have some of that in my stash already, but it's something I use. And then they had this cable chain and an antique brass. So, and it's, yeah, same deal. Actually, this one was $15 and was marked down to $2.50. So I'm happy with that. And then I did look at the wire and stuff. They had this Eslon marked down to $1.24. I don't use a lot of Eslon, but if I wanted to, if I wanted to have some, I figured it was best to just go ahead and pick it up, especially while it's on sale. And then they had 20 gauge artistic wire marked down from $10 to $3. So I got that because 20 gauge silver wire, sure, yeah, I'll take it. So that was all I got at Hobby Lobby. From there, I went to Michael's and picked up some frames and then ran into the Dollar Tree. So I got a couple things. One, I got one of these organizer baskets. I don't know if you can, let me see if you can see this. It's got, I haven't seen this design before. I don't know if that helps at all, but it's like a starburst, and then, I don't know. I just thought it was pretty. I'd seen it the other day, didn't get it. Grabbed it because it was in, yeah, a neat color. I picked up this pack of watercolor paper. It's 24 sheets of 8x10 for $3. So it was in the plus section, and it, instead of, this is my regular water, I don't know if you can see that, it's a little bit more off-white than my regular watercolor paper, which is like white. So, or I don't know. Anyway, I've already used 2 pages of this. It's super, I don't even know if it says what the weight is. 350 grams, maybe? I don't know what that means. Anyway, it's really, really thick. So, super nice for $3. I also, in the plus section, saw the other day that they have some resin. It's only $5. It's a 2-part, you know, half and half resin. I figured I'd give it a try on something maybe I don't care too much about or whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to try their resin. I also saw they have this funky mesh ribbon. I guess that's what they call it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's, well, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at it. Can I untie this? I can. All right. So, this funky mesh ribbon. They had it in several colors. They had a green I really liked, which I started to get, but I figured I could dye this green if I needed to. But there was a green, maybe a mauvey pink, and an off-white. And I went for white just because I figured that was, you know, I could dye that whatever I wanted. I've got some little wood cubes. I don't know what I'll use them for, but I had to have them. And then some frames. I haven't seen these before. Uh-oh, I dropped something. Oh! I got another thing of the metal ribbon. I can't help myself. But I haven't seen these before that are the, like, see-through frames. So I just thought I'd try that out. And then I had a couple, like, gold 5x7s that I grabbed. So that was everything at the Dollar Tree. And that was all my shopping yesterday. But today I went to the monthly estate sale that this local antique store has. They do a lot of picking during the month, and then once a month they have a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday estate sale where they have basically, they have a lot of furniture and stuff, and that's priced as price. But then they have tables that are $25, $15, $10, $5, $3, $1. So I like to go to this and just peruse. I can get a lot of little smalls, and I got a couple things I wouldn't normally pick up, but I'm gonna show them to you. Let me get to it. 1 second. All right, so the majority of what I bought was from the $1 tables, but I did get 2 more expensive items. So I'm gonna show you those first. From the $10 table, I got this brass piece. I don't know what it's for. There's a hole at the top, a hole at the bottom. This doesn't look like it's broken, but it could be, I suppose, because it does just cut off abruptly there. I think it's super neat. It is heavy, so I don't know that it would be, I don't know, it could be a part of a pendant on its own, but I want to mold it. So I've got some mold putty stuff that I will put into a mold, and I can do it in resin or paper clay or hot glue or whatever, solder if I wanted, once I make a mold. So I'm going to make a mold of this. It was $10. So I had a hard time justifying that for one single little piece, but when I think about putting it in a mold and how many other uses I might get out of it, that kind of justifies it. So same with this piece, that as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. So it was $5, and oh, it has some markings on the back. It looks like some kind of number. BRB724 maybe? Anyway, this is probably, I don't know, it's got holes here, so it's probably some escutcheon, part of like a drawer pull or something like that, some kind of handle. So, but I think it would be beautiful on some kind of assemblage. And again, I will mold it before I use it because it was, for me, expensive. Okay, so everything else was $1 that I got. Apparently the person, well, at least one of the persons, I think it comes from several estates, was very big into knitting and crocheting, and I got one of these, like, I think they used to use them with sewing patterns or something. It's like a perforator. I don't know what it's called, but I think it could be great for marking paper to get some texture on it. Maybe. Yeah, if I press really, really, really hard. So I don't know if you can see that at all. Oh, in the back you can a little bit better. I can't tell on this viewfinder if you can see that at all. So I got that. I got the tiniest crochet hook ever. I don't even know. It's a size 3 maybe. So maybe it's not the tiniest. Maybe a 2 would be, or 1 would be smaller. But I thought that would be neat to help pull different things through little threads, embroidery floss, things like that. I did pick up this set of what are they called? Needles in the round or something. They are a size 7. There were quite a few, and they were all $1, and so I knew that was a steal. So I went ahead. These were brand new, so I grabbed them. Yeah, I got 2 little bottles, each for $1. This one you can tell is some kind of perfume bottle. This one might be as well. You know, those sample perfume bottles. I don't smell anything in them, so they've been cleaned or evaporated for a while. But again, they could go into jewelry. This thing, y'all, I have no idea what it is. Y'all, anybody out there have any idea what this might be? These little things unscrew from the side. So there's a neat little knob here. They both unscrew. There's this hole in the back. I don't know. It was very cool. I had to have it. It is metal, but it's not like real brass. So I don't know. It's neat, and it rocks when it sits that way, and maybe it screws into something. I don't know. It's odd. Okay. Oh, I got an embroidery hoop. It's like a 5-inch maybe embroidery hoop. Does it say? It was $1. Like I said, all this was $1. What else did I get? Oh, I did get something for $3. There was a little address book with addresses written in. So, I just, I can't pass up something with handwriting. And I'm trying to see where these addresses are. Yeah, I don't know. It's like all kinds of stuff. So, neat little address book. I did pay, like I said, $3 for that, which is more than I really should have, but I wanted it. There was this bag of things that was $1. So there's a little, y'all, it's a little notepad that just says think on it, and it's got it's been used a little bit. There are a couple more pages in it, but it can be replaced. You do have to contact the Think Books Corporation. Oh, it's from IBM. You have to get it from IBM. How funny is that? Okay. Anyway, that's in here. There were a couple of these oh, maybe it's a game. Oh. Huh. It's some kind of game. These are blank cards. So and then, I don't know, this could be part of it too. So these are just cards. They are fairly thick, y'all. These are like cardstock, or not cardstock, cardboard weight cards with questions on them. So they're like flashcards. So I got that. This may be some like whole set that, yeah, was a game. Oh, I broke that. Okay, two more things. Two more things. There was basically it's a duplicating sales book, and I haven't tried out the duplicating portion yet, so that could be fun. But even the paper itself is like a newsprinty paper that's really neat. So I got that for $1, and then this was just an impulse while I was standing near the checkout, or about to go to the checkout, and it's a journal. But it's very, like, oh, there's some writing in it. Holy moly. All right, there's writing in it. I did not, All right, but it is handmade paper of some kind. This has got a flower in it. So it's very fibrous, neat paper that I thought I could just pull the paper out of and use if I wanted. I had no idea there was writing, and that is gel pen, so it's fairly recent. Yeah, it's some kind of guest book, it looks like. Okay, so breaking in here, one thing I did fail to mention that I got was this tin. Y'all, it was only $1, and it is a beautiful, and it's just a chocolate flavored coated, it's biscuit tin. Oh, it still smells of chocolate. But it is beautiful. So that was a score as well for $1. So, okay, back to it. Okay, y'all, that was everything. I've got to clean this desk up and put this stuff away and get back to everything else I need to get done today. So I've got one last little haul to share with you before I let you go. First, In a parking lot, I found this rusty metal ring. I'm gonna have to take some pliers and see if I can get it together maybe. But that was cool. But also there was a bush that had a couple of dried stalks on it. There's this. It was a bottle brush tree, and these are, I guess, some of the blooms that haven't bloomed. They died before. And I just thought it was super neat, and they're way sturdier than I would think. So I'm super excited about that. So I grabbed that off a bush because that's what I do. But I was on my way to Goodwill when I did that, so let me grab that. Okay, I only got a couple things, and I picked up, they have a super small craft section, and they had these recollections cards. So it's cards and envelopes, a set of 50. It doesn't look like it's been opened, but I like to get these to do the thank you cards for my Etsy orders. So I always keep, you know, some packs around. So, and if I can pick them up at the Goodwill, even better. So this was $3 for a bag of 50. I thought that was pretty good. I also found this for $2. Some white mailing labels. These are just like the thin ones that go in a regular size envelope, but they can be good for like pricing things for some of my other stuff. So, you know, or sending out things or whatever, because they can just go through the printer. So, and then the last thing, I've been looking for some kind of stretchy velvet. I tend to look in the skirts because that's going to be the best swath of flat material. And at some point I had a brown velvet skirt that I was like, oh, if I can find that, that'll be perfect. Well, I haven't been able to find it in my clothes, but maybe later. But for now, I found this skirt. So I'm super excited about it. It's about the same color. It does have like, I don't know, these like wrinkle pleats in it, and this section that's got these lines and sequins on it. Can you see that? And then another tier down here with more of just the crinkly velvet and lace. But what I want to do is make mushrooms, y'all. I've seen lots of tutorials where people have taken stretchy velvet and made little fabric mushrooms. So I'm hoping to maybe do that. So this will go my fabric stash. And it is a cute skirt. In fact, the girl checking me out was like, oh, this is a nice skirt. And I was like, yeah, don't get too attached. And I bet I thought it would fit me, but it's like a kid. I mean, I could stretch it out big enough to fit me. But it's a junior's 5 at the largest, which is not my size. So, alright guys, that should be everything. If you have any questions about it, please ask away. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and come back later and see what else I've got going on. I would love to know what you have thrifted lately, what treasures you have found. So let me know. Alright y'all, see y'all later. Bye.